Hello viewers, welcome to our channel Career Prep. Today we learn how to solve a few concept-based problems on the topic ratio and proportion. Solving these problems will help you in a better understanding of the concept of ratio and proportion. Before we begin, please subscribe to our channel. Also press the bell icon to get notifications as soon as we post a new video. So let's start. In the ratio which is equal to 5:8, the antecedent is 40. What is the consequent? You are given 4 options and you have to find out which of these options is the correct one. Now it's given that the ratio is 5:8. You have to know that the first number is the antecedent and the second number is the consequent. So let the antecedent be equal to 5x and consequent be equal to 8x. Now it's given that the antecedent 5x is equal to 40. This means x is equal to 40 divided by 5, which is 8. So x is equal to 8. Now we know that the consequent is 8x. Since x is 8, 8x is 8 multiplied by 8, which is 64. So the consequent is 64. So the correct answer is option C, 64. If 0.75 is to x as 5 is to 8, then find x. You're given 4 options and you have to find out which of these options is the correct one. Now to find x, use the formula product of extremes is equal to product of middle terms. Here you know that 0.75 and 8 are the extremes and x and 5 are the middle terms. So now in the formula you have 0.75 multiplied by 8 is equal to x multiplied by 5. So x is equal to 0.75 multiplied by 8 divided by 5. On solving we get x is equal to 1.2. So the correct answer is option A, 1.2. What is the mean proportion of 0.32 and 0.02? You're given 4 options and you have to find out which of these options is the correct one. Now here you have to find the mean proportion. So let x be the required mean proportional. Then the continued proportion will be 0.32 is to x as x is to 0.02. We know that the product of the middle terms is equal to the product of the extremes. So x squared is equal to 0.32 multiplied by 0.02. So x squared is equal to 0.0064. So x will be equal to the square root of 0.0064, which is 0.08. So x is equal to 0.08. The correct answer is option B, 0.08. Find the third proportional to 16 and 24. Here you are given 4 options and you have to find out which of these options is the correct one. Now you have to find the third proportional here. So let C be the required third proportional. Then the continued proportion will be 16 is to 24 as 24 is to C. We know that the product of the extremes is equal to the product of the middle terms. So 16C is equal to 24 squared. So C is equal to 24 squared divided by 16, and on solving we get C is equal to 36. So the correct answer is option C, 36. Find the fourth proportional to 16, 4 and 4. Here you are given 4 options and you have to find out which of these options is the correct one. So here you have to find the fourth proportional. So let x be the fourth proportional. Then the proportion will be 16 is to 4 as 4 is to x. Now use the formula product of extremes is equal to product of middle terms. Here we know that 16 and x are the extremes and 4 and 4 are the middle terms. So 16 multiplied by x is equal to 4 multiplied by 4. So x is equal to 4 multiplied by 4 divided by 16, which is 1. So x is equal to 1. So the correct answer is option D, 1. If A is to B is 3 is to 4 and B is to C is 2 is to 5, then find A is to B is to C. You are given 4 options here and you have to find out which of these options is the correct one. Now it's given that A is to B is 3 is to 4 and B is to C is 2 is to 5. So A is to B, we have to find out A is to B is to C. So write the ratios in such a way that the values of B are one below the other. So in the first row we have 3 is to 4 and in the next row write 2 is to 5 such that 2 is below 4 like this. So now A is to B is to C is equal to 3 multiplied by 2 is to 2 multiplied by 4 is to 4 multiplied by 5. This is nothing but 6 is to 8 is to 20. When you simplify, you get 3 is to 4 is to 10. So the correct answer is option C, 3 is to 4 is to 10. If A is to B is 1 is to 2, B is to C is 3 is to 2, and C is to D is 1 is to 3, find A is to B is to C is to D. You are given 4 options and you have to find out which of these options is the correct one. Now it's given that A is to B is 1 is to 2. B is to C is 3 is to 2. C is to D is 1 is to 3. Now to find A is to B is to C is to D, first write in the first row uh, the value of A is to B, that is 1 is to 2. In the second row write the value of B is to C, which is 3 is to 2, in such a way that the value of B is written one below the other. So write 3 below 2 like this. Now in the third row write the value of C is to D in such a way that the values of C are written one below the other. So write 1 below 2 like this. Now A is to B is to C is to D is equal to 1 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 1 is to 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 1 is to 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 1 is to 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3, which is nothing but 3 is to 6 is to 4 is to 12. The correct answer is option A, 3 is to 6 is to 4 is to 12. What is the inverse ratio of 3 is to 2 is to 1? You are given 4 options and you have to find out which of these options is the correct one. Now the inverse ratio of 3 is to 2 is to 1 is 1 by 3 is to 1 by 2 is to 1 by 1. Now the LCM of the denominators 3, 2 and 1 is 6. Now in the fraction 1 by 3, to make the denominator 6, you have to multiply 3 with 2. So multiply both the numerator and denominator of the fraction with 2. So now you have 1 multiplied by 2 divided by 3 multiplied by 2, which is nothing but 2 by 6. Now in the fraction 1 by 2, to make the denominator as 6, you have to multiply 2 with 3. So multiply both the numerator and the denominator of the fractions with 3. So now you have 1 multiplied by 3 divided by 2 multiplied by 3, which is nothing but 3 is to 6. In the fraction 1 by 1, to make the denominator as 6, you have to multiply 1 with 6. Now multiply both the numerator and the denominator of the fraction with 6. So you have 1 multiplied by 6 divided by 1 multiplied by 6, which is nothing but 6 by 6. So now you have the ratio as 2 by 6 is to 3 by 6 is to 6 by 6. Now since all the denominators are the same, you can cancel those out. Now you are left with the numerators 2, 3 and 6. So the ratio is 2 is to 3 is to 6. So the inverse ratio of 3 is to 2 is to 1 is 2 is to 3 is to 6. The correct answer is option D, 2 is to 3 is to 6. If A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3, B is to C is equal to 5 is to 7, and C is to D is equal to 3 is to 10, then what is A is to D equal to? You are given 4 options and you have to find out which of these options is the correct one. Now it's given that A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3. This is nothing but A by B is equal to 2 by 3. Now B is to C is equal to 5 is to 7. This is nothing but B by C is equal to 5 by 7. And C is to D is equal to 3 is to 10. This is nothing but C by D is equal to 3 by 10. Now we are supposed to find out the value of A is to D. A is to D is nothing but A by D. Now A by D is equal to A by B multiplied by B by C multiplied by C by D. Here you can see that B and B can cancel out, C and C can cancel out, and you are left with A by D. So now substituting the values of A by B, B by C and C by D, we get A by D is equal to 2 by 3 multiplied by 5 by 7 multiplied by 3 by 10. On solving, we get A by D is equal to 1 by 7. So A is to D is equal to 1 is to 7. So the correct answer is option A, 1 is to 7. If A is to B is to C is equal to 3 is to 4 is to 7, then what is the ratio of A by B is to B by C is to C by A? Here you are given 4 options and you have to find out which of these options is the correct one. Now it's given that A is to B is to C is equal to 3 is to 4 is to 7, and you are supposed to find the value of A is to B, supposed to find the value of A by B is to B by C is to C by A. Now you know that A is 3, B is 4 and C is 7. Substituting these values in this ratio, you will get 3 by 4 is to 4 by 7 is to 7 by 3. Now the LCM of the denominators 4, 7 and 3 is 84. So in the fraction 3 by 4, to make the denominator as 84, you have to multiply 4 with 21. So multiply both the numerator and the denominator with 21. So you have 3 multiplied by 21 divided by 4 multiplied by 21. This is nothing but 63 divided by 84. In the fraction 4 by 7, to make the denominator as 84, you have to multiply 7 with 12. So multiply both the numerator and the denominator with 12. So now you have 4 multiplied by 12 divided by 7 multiplied by 12, which is nothing but 48 divided by 84. Now in the fraction 7 by 3, to make the denominator as 84, you have to multiply 3 with 28. So multiply both the numerator and the denominator with 28. So you have 7 multiplied by 28 divided by 3 multiplied by 28, which is nothing but 196 divided by 84. So now you have 63 by 84 is to 48 by 84 is to 196 by 84. Since all the denominators are the same, you can cancel out the denominators. and you're left with the numerators 63, 48 and 196. So the ratio is 63 is to 48 is to 196. So the correct answer is option A, 63 is to 48 is to 196. What is the compounded ratio of 2 is to 3, 6 is to 11 and 11 is to 2? You are given 4 options and you have to find out which of these options is the correct one. Now the compounded ratio of 2 is to 3, 6 is to 11 and 11 is to 2 is 2 by 3 multiplied by 6 by 11 multiplied by 11 by 2. On solving this, you get 132 by 66, which is nothing but 2 by 1. So the ratio is 2 is to 1. The compounded ratio is 2 is to 1. The correct answer is option B, 2 is to 1. What is the subduplicate ratio of 16 is to 25? You are given 4 options and you have to find out which of these options is the correct one. Now the subduplicate ratio of 16 is to 25 is square root of 16 is to square root of 25, which is nothing but 4 is to 5. So the correct answer is option B, 4 is to 5. If A is to B is equal to 4 is to 1, then find A minus 3B divided by 2A minus B. You're given 4 options and you have to find out which of these options is the correct one. Now it's given that A is to B is equal to 4 is to 1. This is nothing but A by B is equal to 4 by 1. So A is equal to 4B. On cross multiplying you get A is equal to 4B. Now substitute the value of A in A minus 3B by 2A minus B. So now we get 4B minus 3B by 8B minus B. 4B minus 3B is B and 8B minus B is 7B. So now you have B by 7B. B and B will get cancelled and you are left with 1 by 7. So the value of A minus 3B by 2A minus B is 1 by 7. So the correct answer is option A, 1 by 7. Divide rupees 1024 in the ratio 9 is to 7. You are given 4 options and you have to find out which of these options is the correct one. Now it's given that the ratio is 9 is to 7. So the sum of the terms is 9 plus 7, which is 16. Now you have to divide 1024 in the ratio of 9 is to 7. So the first part is 9 by 16 multiplied by 1024. On solving, we get rupees 576. Now the second part is 7 by 16 multiplied by 1024 and on solving we get rupees 448. So 1024 can be divided in the ratio of 9 is to 7 as 576 and 448. So the correct answer is option A, 576 and 448. If 76 is divided into 4 parts proportional to 7, 5, 3 and 4, then find the smallest part. You are given 4 options here and you have to find out which of these options is the correct one. Now it's given that the total amount to be divided is 76 and the given ratio is 7 is to 5 is to 3 is to 4. So the sum of the ratio terms is 7 plus 5 plus 3 plus 4, which is 19. Clearly here the smallest part is 3. So the smallest part is 3 by 19 multiplied by 76, which is nothing but 12. So the correct answer is option A, 12. Viewers, please go through this video till you have understood the concept. Practice more problems on this topic to understand the concept thoroughly. Please do watch our videos on the topic Ratio and Proportion Solved Problems Part 2. If you have liked this video, please like, subscribe and share this video. Thank you.